What's going on, guys? Here to work on this 2019 Chevy Equinox. Gonna do an interior detail on this. I gotta clean some stuff out of it. It's not in super bad shape, but there's some, some issues that the customer has with it. There's some dirty spots on it. She has grandchildren, so they get a little dirty. So we'll take care of it, clean it all up nice. I can already see the seats are have a little bit of dirt on them, the gray, you can see. So we'll get it all cleaned up and clean these WeatherTech mats all up and all that good stuff. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys my process on this. So we'll get started with the clean out. I would definitely take these out. So I'll go around the whole vehicle and I'll do the same. And I'm going to clean out all the customer stuff and I'm going to basically bag it all. The umbrellas and all that good stuff. There is a ton of air fresheners in here, and let me go back here and give you guys a view. So right here, as you can see, this seat, probably from water coming in through the door, I'm assuming. But there's a lot of, what she was saying is feet marks and stuff like that from the kids, from sitting on the seats. But what I can see right here on the headliner is we have this orange spot, and I can already see what it is. It's from the little tree here, from when the window's open and the little tree is blowing in the wind. And you can actually see that's exactly what it's from. I don't know, there's some matching ones over here. There's yellow ones here, so the yellow ones don't seem to be doing anything, but the orange ones do. So, like I said, I'm going to show you guys my whole process. I'm not going to do it in real time, of course, because the video would take forever. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to pull this into the shop. I'm going to finish cleaning it out. So as you can see, I have all this stuff. There's a ton of stuff back here in the back cargo area, even though it's not dirty really back here, but we will still remove everything and clean it. So I'll remove the bags and all this stuff that's in here, and I'll bring it in, and then I'll give it a vacuum. So I'll be back with you guys shortly, and we'll go through some more of the process. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate in a little bit of an area here. I'm not going to do the whole vehicle, of course. I'll show you guys the final product, of course. But what I've done is I have my light bar in here so that I have a well-lit area. And my process, to me, is simple. It's effective, and it works, most of the time on most of the vehicles that I do. I usually don't run into any problems. So basically what I'm going to do is I have my vacuum cleaner set up here, and please don't mind the shop, it's dirty right now. I haven't had a chance to clean. I've been pretty busy. And I have my carpet extractor, which I use the Thermax, and I have my Vapor Chief steamer here. So what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, I never did remove this, so let me remove this out of here. Just place this outside. So what I'm going to do here, and like I said, I'm not going to do this in real time, but I'm going to vacuum the whole vehicle. And of course, one other tool that's very important here in this process that I have is over here. I have my compressor and my Tornador, and I will tell you, the Tornador is worth every penny that you pay for it. This thing comes in handy for a lot of the tight areas. So what I'll do a lot of times is I will blow a lot of this out. So, which I probably should blow a lot of this out now because there's a lot of debris in here. So basically, I'll come in with my Tornador and I'll blow around some of these tight areas to get some of this stuff loosened up. Okay, so basically that's what I would do there. And let me place this here, and then I would vacuum. So basically I'd start up here at the top,
So basically I would vacuum. I'm going to vacuum the whole vehicle, but like I said, I'm not going to do this in real time, so let me get the vacuuming done, and I'll get back with you guys when it's all done. I'll see you in a few. Okay, so we're back here. Everything is all vacuumed up. Let me first start off by saying that I don't get paid by any of these companies or anything. I've purchased all these products myself, so anything that I'm using, it's not that I'm endorsing it. It's just these are the things that I use because these are the things that I particularly find that actually work for me. Detailing is basically about what works for you, your methods, your chemicals. I mean, that's the way I look at it. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that think that, you know, there's certain chemicals that are the greatest and everything else, and I just find what works for me. And the way I look at it is I still get paid regardless on what I'm using. I mean, as long as I get good results and it's within my means of time, that's all that really matters. So here's what I'm going to get ready to do. I have my steamer all heated up. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to start from the top first. So before I go and pre-spot anything, I'm going to take a look over here and see if we have any bad stains, and we really don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly steam this. So I'm going to turn this steam down to a light mist. Let me give it a nice blast before I go ahead and, you know, put it into the vehicle. So let me just do this in my bucket over here. It would help if I had the machine on. It is on. I may have blown a circuit, which I did not. So I don't know what's going on with this. So let me get this figured out. I'll be right back with you guys. Steamer's all ready. It's up to steam. I had it powered off. So let me just get the steam started. Get the pressure going through the hose, and get the water coming out. Let me turn this up. I have like no pressure on it, so maybe. Here we go. I'll turn it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. So what I'm basically going to do is I have all-purpose cleaner there. I have F-Bomb from American Detailer Garage. That's what I like to use. So I'm going to stand back from where I'm going to be at, and I'm just going to lightly steam this, and I'm going to wipe it with a microfiber. So as you can see, there's really not a lot of dirt here. We're getting a little bit of water, so it's not a big deal. Mop that right on up, and that's going to dry anyway. But an area there where there's a little bit of maybe some fingerprint action or something. So I'm not really scrubbing hard or anything. I'm just kind of rubbing it along. And you know, this may happen from time to time, so just might have to get a little bit out of the hose and just mop it up. It'll dry fine. Like I said, this is kind of what I'm going to do around the whole headliner. There may be some areas where I'm going to have to go in a little bit closer to get any fingerprints or any kind of marks off. But I want to go low steam. I don't want to go crazy with the steam. I don't want to get this soaking wet. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to steam all this area here. And I'll get back to you guys and we'll work on a little bit more. So I'll show you a little bit more of my process. Okay, so we did the whole headliner. We did get a couple spots a little wet. Not really super wet. What we did was we mopped it up. It will dry up really relatively fast. We did have to use some all-purpose cleaner in a few areas. We did have the orange over there from the air fresheners, and we also had some up here in the front, which they both look like they came out. We'll see how they look when they're dry, but I'm sure that they came out. So as you can see, the rest of the headliner came out pretty good. We have another wet spot here. So that's what we did there so far. So we did that just with the regular tip here, the regular straight nozzle. Very low steam. I turned it down pretty low to almost as low as it'll go, the machine will go. And I just did it lightly with it backed off, and I cleaned it up with a microfiber towel. And like I said, in the areas where I needed to, I used some American Detailer Garage F-Bomb. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the seat area here, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the triangular attachment. So I'm going to remove this tip, and I'm going to go for the triangular attachment here. Okay. I got to get the other piece for the attachment. I'm sorry. Let me go get the angle piece, and I'll get back to you again. This is the first time I'm using this machine, so I just got it. It's brand new to me, so I apologize. Let me just get the other piece. Okay, we're back. We got everything we need. Everything's all hooked up here. As you can see, I got the swivel attachment on. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how I do the seats real quick. So basically what I'm going to do here is, as you can see, they're soiled. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I got to get the F-Bomb I left on the other side of the car here. I'm going to take the F-Bomb, and I'm going to just give it a spritz. I'm not going to really go crazy with it. Now I already did do the back part of the seat already. I didn't shampoo it, but I did spray it down so that way it wouldn't overblast. So, and while I'm here, I'm going to end up doing the carpet area and everything too, so I might as well just give that a blast as well. Do this part of the seat. The back portion of the front seat I'll do as well. Like I said, I'm not going crazy with the F-Bomb. I'm just kind of just spritzing it on. Okay? And what I like to do is, once I get that done, I always kind of carry a towel with me to just kind of wipe it off the vinyl pieces, because I let it soak for a minute and I don't want anything to get stained. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am going to now turn the steam up a little bit so we can get some more steam out of this. See what we got. Alright, I think I'm going to get a little bit more out of this. Okay, I like that. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to start up here, and I'm just going to lightly kind of go over the seat. I'm not going to rub like crazy. I'm going to just lightly go over the seat. You can already see the seat is looking much better just by doing this alone. And I go a little bit further here, so I didn't really get any of the F-Bomb on here, so let me just spray a little bit like so. Alright, so and it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, I just use this as a first step in my detailing. It's my preference. This is how I do it. I'll get that other side in a minute. I'll just come over here and just kind of go over these seats a little bit here. Clean up your seat belts here a little bit. This is kind of what I do. Alright, so let me get this all done and I'll get back with you guys and I'll show you right before I get ready to hit it with the extractor, which will be my next step. Okay, so I have now done the headliner and the seats. The seats are all complete. They're all extracted. They came out great. I still have to do the rugs, but I wanted to show you that also on the back where we've already been working. I'm going to show you that in real time. I'm going to move this seat forward. We'll check out the seats real quick, and then we'll hop right on the carpet. It still has to be vacuumed out, so you know, you got to mind, you know, some of the, maybe see like a little bit of hair here and there. But so here's the back area that we were working on. As you can see, the seat looks brand spanking new, and like I said, it still needs to be vacuumed. You can still see there's a little bit of pet hair, you know, that's still in there that will come right on out. See, as I move it with my finger. So once we vacuum it all up, so let's go around over here, and we'll move the seats forward over here as well. Okay, and the back area back here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to get the extractor again. We're going to fire it up, and we're going to shampoo the rugs. The rugs have all been steamed as well, so now we're going to shampoo them real fast, and I'll show you. So like I said, I don't really soak them, because I don't need to. I've already steamed them. I just kind of want to get, you know, any of the loose soil that's around in them. Okay. So that's the way I like to do it. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest, and I will get back to you guys again when we're all done shampooing. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so now all the seats, carpets, headliners all done. So now the next thing would be basically is we were going to go in and we're going to clean the vinyl windows, do the door jambs, all that good stuff. So take a quick walk around, let you look at it really fast. You can see everything's coming out. It's not really wet. It's pretty much drying up really quickly. So the seats and everything should be dry soon. And you can see the carpets look very good. We steamed the pedals. So go around here to the passenger side. Rear area is all done, as you can see. And rear passenger area as well. Like I said, it's still going to be vacuumed. But there you go. That's basically what we got for right now. So I'm going to get ready to set everything up over here on the other side, and we will clean the vinyl on the door. So I'll show you that next. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so now we're going to get ready to work on some of the vinyl in here. And the way we're going to do that is I like to use my Tornador and steam. So I have some chemical in here. Basically what I have inside the Tornador is a bioenzyme cleaner. I'm just going to kind of squirt it on a little bit here like so. And then I'm going to get ready to hit it with some steam. I got a horsehair brush on here. So let me just get some steam out of it. And I'm going to go lightly over. Okay, so I want to get in some of the cracks, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this off the end, like so. And I'm just going to leave it here for right now. And just spray right inside like so. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe it up. And this vehicle really was not super dirty, so it wasn't like, you know, we need any heavy duty cleaner or anything on this. So like I said, with that enzyme cleaner that we were using and the steam, it should really be good enough. So kind of just like to get inside like that. And then what we'll end up doing is now I'll come back with another towel here, which let me just get the sides here and underneath. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of water in the speaker and stuff like so. So I like to take the air just kind of blow it. always like to make sure it's good and dry underneath these. About that. So again, I'm gonna go around and do all the vinyl, and I'll get back with you guys very shortly. Okay, so we did all of the steaming, the shampooing, and the vinyl. Now the only thing that's really left inside here is going to be doing the glass and giving it a new vacuum, and of course taking care of the mats. But we'll give you a look at how everything came out in here on the vinyl. There's a lot of bugs flying around, starting to get dark, so, but as you can see, everything looks brand new. Cup holders all look great. So the pedals and everything all came out nice. Okay, same thing with back here. Back area looks great. So all the way around, it really looks good. Now, like I said, we're going to do the glass, and what I like to do is I like to use steam. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I like to use steam. So it works really well. And it's pretty much streak proof. I mean, so what I've done is I've taken and put a smaller attachment on, and I'm gonna disperse a little steam. What I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna turn down the steam a little bit. So let's see, let's turn it all the way down, and let me try this out here. I think we can give it more steam than that, so we'll turn it back up. Alright, so basically, I'm just gonna come over and I'm gonna quickly wipe my glass. I mean, of course, I'm gonna get the interior a little wet again, but it's not gonna be soaking wet, and I got a drying towel here, so that's what I do. And I'll take my drying towel and I'll dry the vinyl before it gets soaking wet and everything starts dripping down. And just do like that. And then of course I have 2 rags here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just wipe with the first rag here, and then I will dry it all up. There we go. Takes a few wipes. Get right up in there in the corners, as you can see. And we'll do the same over here. And that's how I do the glass. On some more stained areas, if need be, I will add steel wool into the mix. And I'll put some steel wool in there. So just dry up in here. I'm gonna have to add a little air in there. There we go. Okay. So that's it. And that's how I do the glass. So I'm going to get ready to do all the windows, and I'll get back to you guys again once more. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so what we're going to do here now is we're going to clean up one of these WeatherTech mats real quick. It's starting to get a little late, so we have everything pretty much done inside. We're just going to have to vacuum it up tomorrow, and we'll show you everything tomorrow. So I'm going to take this attachment off, and I am going to put back on the larger one. So here we go, the larger one is on, and I am going to take some F-bomb and spray some F-bomb on the WeatherTech, and hopefully this attachment works. I might have to switch to the smaller one too to get into some of the smaller areas, so no big deal. I'm probably just going to grab it just in case, so that way it'll just be easier to switch while the video's going. So I'm going to let it sit right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to steam. I'm not really scrubbing hard on this or anything. Let the steamer do the work. Alright, so I'm not really going to mop this up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this right here, and my hose should be on still, and I'm just going to spray it off. And then this microfiber is pretty wet now, which is fine. I have a dry one, but just gonna mop it up a little bit here. That way it dries up faster. So let me just wring this out a little bit here. There we go. Perfect. I'll set it right here. I have my dry one here, and just gonna go over it really fast. I'm not gonna go crazy on it. I'm just gonna go quickly over it. And like I said, it's not going to be perfectly dry yet. It will dry up, so it will dry clean. I'm not worrying about that. You can already see how nice and clean it came out. And I'm not vacuuming the car until tomorrow anyway. And before I put it back in, I'll take the air from the Tornador and I'll blow the back and wipe this all down here. See how this all is? We'll just wipe all this down tomorrow and use the Tornador to blow it down with and get this all cleaned up as well. So I'll just take this and I'll put it over here off the floor, and We still got a little work to do on it. As you can see, there's some areas here. So what I'll do is I'll use some water-based dressing, and I'll clean that up tomorrow, like I said. So let me get at the rest of these mats, and I'll see you guys when everything's all done on the interior. So one last segment here before we call it quits for tonight. We have all the weather techs are all cleaned. They're just drying down right now. So they're all have been steamed. I want to show you guys the catch tank on the extractor. Now this was clean when we started. And that is what we got. And this is a brand new vehicle. And it was also steamed before we extracted. So as you can see, this is what came out of there. And yeah, it's always good stuff. So we're going to take this out and empty it and clean it. And we're going to call it quits for the night. So I'll see you tomorrow, and we will show you guys the whole entire job completely done on the interior of this. We'll vacuum it and put the mats back in and show you what it looks like. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on it. Okay, so here is the final vacuum process. It's all complete. We did that on the whole vehicle. So we'll walk around, I'll show you. Everything's pretty dry. I had the air mover on it. So everything is pretty much dry in here, as you can see. Everything came out pretty good. So let's take a quick walk around here. Come up to the front. See, I mean, front seats look great. Cup holder areas. Everything. It came out great. It's fantastic. Come to the seat back here. You can see the front rug, the driver area. There's usually a lot of tough areas on the driver area where you know, you get a lot of the action. And basically on the sides, this had weather techs in it, so this already has this protecting it. But you know, I mean, sometimes things get worn. As you can see, everything's in really great shape. We shampooed it up really nice. It looks good. The doors all looks good. We'll walk around over here to the back. As you can see, the rear area came out good. And here we have the passenger area. Same thing in the front. As you can see, this came out beautiful. It looks like a brand spanking new car again, the way it should look. So there we have it. So that's our process. I went step by step for you all. Of course, I only did it in one area. I tried my best to do it in real time, at least in the one area. I didn't want to bore you with a complete video. But I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please comment below and let me know. And let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. I know I didn't really introduce myself properly in the beginning, but I have been detailing cars professionally since 1989. So I do have a lot of knowledge in detailing vehicles. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and comment below and let me know what you guys would like to see. So hopefully I get to do another video like this, and I'll see you guys soon. You guys all have a good one. Take it easy.